It is said that Hollywood is to blame for yet another failed marriage, this one including BB and the Brat. Although the streets are claiming that Judy took a break from the Brat to be with a man, and sources are already saying that she is heartbreaking, I am Judy. She's the first female rapper to ever sell 1 million records. I live out loud with my kid and do anything I want because I adore her. I never really wanted to go down some of these rabbit holes because a lot of these CBS are messy as hell, honey. Tell me why I am just now finding out that a child drowned in Judy's pool, that she tried to annoy the mother, and that she was accused of multiple arson, abandoning Lil James, and engaged in multiple scams. What actually happened in this relationship? Have people been right to assume that Judd only agreed to be with the Brat because she knew it would help secure the bag, and that she's doing the Brat dirty because the Brat is broke? Why did Brat have a relationship with Judy, despite all of this proof against him? Was he just another long-time con artist using widely available information about Judy? This is crazy, you guys. Before we get into the specifics, let's go over how they met and how they supposedly ended up divorcing. First, the Brat and Judy met in 2017 at an event for Judy's hair care business. A few years later, they reconnected, and in March 2020, the Brat openly announced their relationship. The couple then went on to star in their own reality show, Brat Loves Judy. In February 2022, they were married in a romantic wedding at the Horse Mansion in Fairburn, Georgia, with 100 guests in attendance. According to reports, they arrived at the wedding in limousines, and the groomsman, Jermaine Pry, walked A.B. Bree down the aisle while Judy had her brothers do the honors for them. It was a fairy tale wedding, and at the time they were getting married, the Bird even told People magazine, "Everything about her made me want her to be mine forever, and I felt like I knew it much longer than from the day we met." Now, 1 year later, in February 2023, the Brat announced that they were expecting their first child together. The baby was conceived through IVF after using Judy's egg, and the couple used an anonymous sperm donor from MRA Bank. The Brat said about the pregnancy, "I never thought I was going to have kids. I just thought it wasn't in cars for me. I've had a great career, a full life. I felt like because I didn't get pregnant earlier on, then it just wasn't going to happen for me. I can't believe he came out of me. Feels like a dream. He's perfect in every way. The journey to motherhood has been more amazing than we could have ever imagined. Well, there's trouble in paradise now, and people are coming up with all sorts of theories about what may have happened between Judy and the Brat. For starters, according to a lot of people, if you have been keen enough, you probably noticed that there was a lot of tension in some of the videos the Brat and Judy posted before the rumors of their separation started making rounds, and now people are saying that Judy never truly loved the Brat, and she only used her to advance her fame. Well, she was already pretty famous and pretty successful before the Brat, but apparently she knew that dating the Brat would advance her career even further, which is why Judy was allegedly forcing issues. When it comes to the relationship, the thing is, Judy is the founder and CEO of the buy and hair care brand Kaleidoscope.
I'm Jessica Dupart. A lot of people know me as Judy. I am the owner of Kaleidoscope Hair Products. To date, the company's probably made close to $40 million. Also birthed Kaleidoscope Realty, Kaleidoscope Management, Kaleidoscope Cares, Kaleidoscope Shipping and Receiving. Yeah, all of that.
After graduating from high school, she worked her way up to co-owning a salon in New Orleans in 2013, launched her own line of hair products that were sold through word of mouth, and retired as a stylist in 2017 to focus on growing her brand, which Forbes reports is now a multi-million-dollar company. She began doing hair as a child, styling her father's and friends' hair before becoming well-known as the go-to stylist for the newest styles, according to the brand's website. In addition to her already prosperous business, Kaleidoscope currently has retail distribution in Target, Walmart, and Sally Beauty, among other places. As I stated earlier, Judy was already making money, but there are rumors that she used the Brat to boost her income because she knew dating her would increase traffic to her and her businesses. Judy is a best-selling author, and in 2019 she released When the Miracle Drops: How Instagram Helped Turn a Quick Fix into a $1 million product, which details how she built a social media empire that allowed her business to boom. She also has over 3 million Instagram fans. I say this because I haven't seen the receipts, but it claims that Judy got tired of pretending that she was happily married to Brat and that he had cheated on her. The streets even claimed that the Brat found out that Judy had been cheating on her with a man, which supposedly caused the Brat to make bold claims about how lesbian marriages are not natural. This has clearly sparked a lot of conversations within the Lucia Plus community, and as a result, the Brat is reportedly filing for divorce from Judy. However, there were rumors not long ago that the wedding was basically just a commitment ceremony, and that the Brat and Judy are not legally married due to the Brat's legal problems. How is she going to go about getting a divorce? The Brat is reportedly also vie for primary custody of their son True, who may have been flaunting since his birth. In all honesty though, are there ever any days when True doesn't have a camera on his face? The images of him that we see on social media are more than enough. The only problem with the Brat vying for primary custody of their son is that Judy could claim that she was merely a surrogate because the sperm came from a donor and the egg was Judy's. So she was basically a surrogate. However, if the Brat really wants primary custody of her son, it will be difficult because it's possible that Judy doesn't even care for the child because she already has 3 children and is rarely active in their lives. In fact, the Brat supporters strongly believe that Judy could be granted full custody because she doesn't really enjoy being a mother and things could get really messy because Judy is supposedly the family baby's breadwinner. While I'm not implying that the Brat is poor, it has been stated that Judy has been the one making the most money. She not only takes care of the Brat and True, but she is also the Brat's mother. In fact, some reports suggest that Judy may have stopped acting because she became tired of paying for most of the gifts she gives, the bread, and all of the trips we've been seeing them take.
Get out of here. That is so. Pack your bag. Where we going? Oh my God. Serengeti. It's with the giraffes when they peek in your room. They peek in your window right here. Oh my God, the elephant orphan.
In addition, followers believe that Judy was a long-term scammer because she has a history of being a bad person. This is what I meant. When I brought up the rabbit hole, did you know, for example, that a child drowned in Judy's pool and that Judy resisted paying? The mother a dime. This is one instance that shows Judy has always been a jerk and none of her cheesy videos persuade them that she is capable of that. She is a kind person or that she loves anyone. Do you all recall the story of Lil Shames that went viral at the time? Judy allegedly defrauded many people and allowed others, including her ex-girlfriend, to end Judy's relationship. One of her former girlfriends was in, and when she came out, and that's when they met at some, allegedly bought every copy and all of her want to read about her fraud, how she set others up to serve time. It turns out Judy wasn't as committed as she seemed. I'm estimating been rumored around town that Judy she has done with numerous children in the last out and attempted to use their code to promote her ad did not go as planned out, telling him he was not funny and other such about Jay's previous relationship. The mother's description of the situation was vile and cold, that Judy had the audacity to have him lock in some trash, but it does make people wonder if Judy is with that the relationship the Brat was just L scam ad affair, who was working part-time as a waitress and hostess at Studio Nightclub, owned by Oversoci, hosted a private Halloween party years in his years of probation hours of community service, and she always got a nice settlement from her. I'm not saying this because you are all aware of the deal off the money. He had made it look like they were giving the bus. Was this the reason the Brat was sent for a Hadil evaluation? There appears to be a long history between Judy and the management lessons given by Brat. Shayla, the girl, said she nearly drank a bottle of wine to get messier. She also said that people were starting to question whether the talk about Faye to remove during the altercation was serious enough to get her the medical care she needed so she could report the in-breakdown authorities out of concern for Stud 72 negative. Prior to this, the woman was arrested after reportedly fighting with the VAT over VIP seats at the establishment. The VAT reportedly killed the woman over the head with a bang, and the woman was taken to the hospital. I don't even believe the Brat has yet to pay the money she was told to pay, which is about $8 million from the $4 million. She also claimed that her career as a professional cheerleader was destroyed by Herrig, resulting in a cut to her face and head that left her permanently scarred. Others think Judy is trying, but when we look at all of her problems, it seems like she wasn't buying. Perhaps some of these old habits started to sneak up on her, and she should be brought to the hospital so she could see L for her careless actions. Given that Judy is supposedly cheating when crazy man on, did you really feel hurt and think that you are only using Brat to take advantage of her? What do you think about a Brat reportedly filing for divorce? Do you have any doubts about her ability to share as given below?